Morning students, I hope you all are fine and safe at home. So today is June 18, 2020 and the day is Thursday. Dear student, in this video we will continue our exercise 4.1 from question number 5. Before starting question number 5, let's recall what we done yesterday. We did first, this is a point. Whenever you marked a small dot on the page, then it is a point. This is known as a point. If I write AB and this is the symbol, this AB and this symbol represents line. This represents line. Whenever there are two arrowheads in the opposite direction, it represents line. Then next we have AB like this. So this represent line segment. Line segment in which the starting point and ending point is fixed. Then next we have AB, this where one point is fixed and the other extends indefinitely in one direction. So this represents ray. Now we have question number 5. Question number 5 is draw a rough figure and label suitably in each of the following parts. First part is point P lies on AB and this symbol represents AB, represents line segment. So for this you have to draw a line segment. This represents line segment in which the starting point and ending point are fixed. You have to plot point P which lies on AB. Lies on AB means you have to draw a point P on AB. You can draw any other but on AB. So this is the rough figure where we draw point P lies on AB. So this is your rough figure of A part. Next we have B part. B part is XY and PQ intersect at M. So this symbol represents XY is a line. PQ, this represents line. Then intersect. Intersect means both the lines will cross each other at a point like a cross. So let's draw first line. We have XY. Then draw PQ in such a way that they both cross each other. This is PQ and they intersect at M. So this is the point of intersection. This is the point of intersection. So I will write this point as M. So this is the rough figure where XY and PQ intersect at M. Next we have C part. You have to draw a rough figure of line L. Line L means which have two arrowhead in the opposite direction. So this represent a line, as we have line L contains E and F. Contains E means E lies on L and F lies on L. This contain means E and F lies on line L but not D. Means this point D is not on L. So you don't plot point D on L. You have to draw elsewhere. So plot here. You have to draw a point P over here. This is not at line L. So this is the line L which contains E and F but not D. Now next we have a D part of question number 1, that is OP and OQ meet at O. This OP and OQ meet at O. We have OP. This is our OP and OQ meet at O. Means if this is the point O, then the next line will meet at this point. So this is the meeting point and this line represents OQ. So this is OQ and this is OP. OP and OQ meet at O. So this is your point of intersection, that is O. Now next we have question number 6. Consider the following figure of line MN. Say whether following statements are true or false in context of the given figure. Now in this we have a line and on this line we have number of points and on the basis of this figure I have to write true or false in the statement. A part is Q, M, O, N, P are points on the line MN. Now observe this figure. These two arrowheads represent, this is a line, and Q, M, O, N, P are points on line MN. So this is a line MN. Yes, so this is true. This is true. We can also write MN is a line. We can write QO is a line M. Now B part is M, O, N are the points on a line segment. Now this line segment means both have endpoints, fixed endpoints. So here we have M, O, N are points. So as MN is a line segment and M, O, N are the points on a line segment MN. Here this MN represents line segment also. So this is also true. Then we have C part. C part is M and N are endpoints of line segment MN. So if we have this line segment MN, so this is the line segment, here M and N are the endpoints of the line segment. So this is true, as the first starting point is M, ending point is this. So these are the endpoints of line segment. So your answer is true. So here M and N are the endpoints of line segment. Now we have D part. Here D part is O and N. O, this O and N are endpoints of line segment OP. So this is the line segment OP. And the question is O and N are the endpoints. So this is false, because the endpoint of the line segment OP is O and P. Here O and N are not the endpoints. Endpoints are O and P. So this statement is false. The next we have E part. E part is M is one of the endpoint of line segment QO. This is Q and this is O. And the question is M is one of the endpoint of the line segment QO. But here M is not the endpoint. M lies on QO. So endpoints of Q and O are Q and O. Here M is not the endpoint. So your statement is false. Next we have M is the point on ray OP, and here we have this ray OP, and the question is M is point, and on the ray OP M is not a point. So this statement is also false. The points on ray OP are O, N and P. So next we have G part. Here we have ray OP is different from ray QO. OP ray is this, and QP ray is this. So this is clear. OP ray is different from OQ, because here the starting point of ray OP is O, and in QP the starting point of QP is Q. So we have true. So this is true. Ray OP is different from ray QA. Yes, because the starting point of ray OP is O and the starting point of QP ray is Q. So your statement is true. Now next we have G part. G part is ray OP is same as ray OM. Ray OP. This is the ray OP is same as ray OM, and this is the ray OM. And it is very clear that ray OP is not same as ray OM, as both are in opposite direction. So this is your false statement. The next we have ray OM is not opposite to ray OP. Now here we have ray OM. This is ray OM is not opposite to ray OP. So it is very clear that ray OP and ray OM are in opposite directions. So this statement is also false, because here it is written ray OM is not opposite, but true statement is it is opposite to ray OP. Now next we have J part. J part is O is not an initial. Initial means starting point. Initial and starting both are same. Here the question is O is not an initial point of OP. Now here we have this ray OP. Here O is the starting point of ray OP, but here question is statement is O is not an initial point, but actual O is an initial point, starting point of ray OP. So this is a false statement because here O is an initial point or starting point of ray OP. The next we have K part. In K part is N is the initial. As I told you earlier, initial means starting point. Whenever you start something means you initiate, that is initial point. N is the initial point of NP and N is the initial point of NM. So it is clear. Here we have N is the initial point of NP, this is the starting point, and N is the initial point of NM. And when you look at like this, so N is the initial point of NM also. So this is your true statement. So this is all with question number 6. Now let's practice some extra questions also. So this is your question number 1. This question is name the line segment in the figure. As this figure is given to you, you have to name the line segment. As we know that in the line segment both have endpoints. And next question is A the end point of each of the line segment? So let's answer first point. Name the line segment. Here AB is a line segment and the symbol of line segment is this, and the next line segment is AC. Now second is A the end point of each of the following line segment? Here A is the end point of each of the line segments, so answer is yes, as A is the end point of each of the two line segments. So this is your first extra question. Next we have count the number of line segments. Here we have to count the number of line segments drawn in the figure and name them. Firstly we have to count, then name. Now here we have line segments. First line segment, this AB. Here starting and ending point is fixed, so first line segment is AB. Now second line segment is this AC. Second is AC. Third is this BD. Starting point B, ending point D. So third is BD. Fourth is DC, and the complete one, this BC. Here starting point is B, ending point is C. So fifth is BC, and the sixth one is AD, and the sixth line segment is AD. So firstly we have to count how many line segments are there. There are 6 line segments and name them. So we can write number of line segments is equals to 6, and these are the name of the line segment. So dear student, this is all with exercise 4.1, and your homework is you have to complete exercise 4.1 and also solve the extra question given to you. So take care everybody.